What's up, guys and gals? Welcome back to the Nerd Castle. My name is Splattercat. We are here today with Red Faction Guerrilla, where I drove this little short bus over here all the way over. I felt like I needed to point it out and be like, well, I hijacked a short bus, which I'm sure there's some kind of metaphor there somewhere. But anyways, let's go ahead and do the next mission. This one is enjoyable. It deals with snipers, and by enjoyable, I mean totally miserable.
Our support in EOS is growing, and that makes the enemy desperate. EDF has declared an emergency lockdown, with orders to shoot anyone on the street. It's a virtual siege. No food, water, or medical supplies until residents give up Red Faction sympathizers in EOS. EDF snipers have already killed a dozen people. Your job is to end this atrocity. Get in there and clear those snipers out. Let's show the people of EOS the Red Faction fights for them.
Okay, and so we accept this mission. I don't like dealing with snipers in video games. It makes me sad being pot-shotted from 10 miles away. And this is definitely one of those missions.
EOS residential quarter. We've confirmed at least 5 gunmen.
Let me just pause you right there.
Possibly more.
So we need to go over here, it looks like. Oh, yeah.
2 more people have been shot. Find those snipers and stop them.
Let me get on top of this glass building that in no way will be affected by gunfire. Yeah, that's what I figured. So this mission is kind of a compounded issue, because what happens is you've got like vehicles on the ground that just basically siege the hell out of you and have the firepower to destroy everything, like that guy right there. And they actually rotate around to come after you, which becomes kind of a pain. However, with the jetpack, you should be able to stay mostly out of their line of fire.
Just killed another worker. This is cold-blooded murder. We've got to put a stop to this. To find a sniper, you gotta think like one.
You've also got to have the magical ability to get on top of the roof.
Clear all the windows. Check any place that would give them a good vantage point.
One sniper down.
Ow. And for whatever reason, the enemies really like to run up on you in this mission too. I've noticed they've been like running up on me and trying to roundhouse kick me like Jean-Claude Van Damme. It's been very, very upsetting. I'm just gonna stay inside buildings because that seems to be the best strategy here. Because all of these guys fire at you out of the windows, and it gets really, really nasty if you're outside. 100%, the thing that I do know is that you don't want to be outside. It's a bad plan. It's not a good way to ensure your longevity. Oh, I'm here!
Just killed the son of a bitch.
You've got their attention. The EDF are closing in.
Okay, so with a couple more snipers down, where's my next set of targets? Because there are a lot of EDF here. Go ahead and use that to decrease my fall and run the hell away. You wish. I'm not gonna die here. I might die somewhere over there, but I've got way too much health for you to kill me like right here, right this second. Get out of here. Whoa, what just happened there? Legs randomly fell out from under me. Alright, let's jump in this vehicle, even though it's got like a health left. And we've got to figure out how we're gonna get over to there. A question for which I'm not sure there is an answer. If we catch another one of those little lightning balls and we are done. Makes me feel like a shaman is casting at me in World of Warcraft whenever I see those little lightning bolts flying everywhere. I'm like, oh god, it's a shaman. Oh no, he's gonna wind fury me. It's gonna sting so much. Stupid shamans, you gotta nerf them shamans. Okay, so the next set of turds is over here, it looks like. Go ahead and nail him with a couple of headshots real fast. And yeah, I'm actually going to swap this weapon out because we need something. Oh, there's a ton of dudes coming this way. Get out of the way, Civvy! Get out of the way! Oh my god, you idiot. Move! Okay. It's time for some up close and personal. And this is what I mean. This mission gets hairy really, really fast just because there's so many EDF. They're all jumping all over the place willy-nilly. The snipers are also problematic. Where in the hell am I being shot from? There we go. And so the goal right now is to be inside. That's all that I care about at the moment. Inside, up some stairs, not on the ground. Because if you stay on the ground during this mission, you're going to die horrifically. These apartments are pretty awesome. I mean, they're small, but they're still pretty awesome. I would live in one just for the futuristic experience. Living on Mars. The Martian experience. Minus the gunfire, though, honestly. I would really prefer that my property ownership not be riddled with bullets every 5 to 10 minutes. So there's somebody on the roof shooting right now. Which really sort of makes this risky. I'm gonna hide back in this little crevasse before I drill him a few more times. Hey!
Sniper neutralized.
I'm gonna shoot him in the shins until he dies.
That's the last one. All clear. When do we launch the offensive?
Sooner than you think. Be ready for it.
Oh, that's it? We're done? Okay. I thought there was gonna be like a second part to all this. Never mind. But yeah, that mission, don't be on the ground. That would be my advice that I would give you, is that if you're on the ground, that mission, it's bad. Like, it gets real bad, especially if you get caught on like one of the main thoroughfares with all the vehicles running around and whatnot. Oh my, it becomes very hectic very quickly. It will hurt your soul. It will make you cry. I really wish that you could upgrade all the guns in this game, to be honest, so that you could focus like on sniper rifles or whatever it was that you wanted to use. But I get why they made the design decisions that they did. This lady's just totally sitting over here in the corner while a sniper takes up residence in her house. Don't mind these these brain bits on the wall over here. I think that really, if you decided to repaint some like the cabinetry, your toilet doesn't have a... Leave something to be desired for privacy if you've got company over. I mean, some people have really close friendships and they're okay with pooping in front of each other. I'm the kind of person that has none of those relationships, and therefore I prefer the closure of having a door around me like a large wooden blanket while I sit down to relieve myself. Why? He broke a window! Reinforce! Reinforce! The window is broken! All of our plans are under attack! That window was critical to our strategy, Mason. Okay, so following that mission, I went back to get ammo and I decided to cut the whole thing out because the drive was just like all over the place and nothing really got accomplished. We need to select some weapons here, and then we need to get back out in the field. We've got sniper rifle's worthless. We don't want that right now. Sniper rifle would have been helpful, not helpful right now. The rail driver. The rail driver does sound pretty awesome. It's like a gun named after a train conductor. The rail driver. Let's go, yeah, let's go with the Gauss rifle. It seems to be reasonably effective versus like everything. So we'll stick with that for right now. And then I've got the assault rifle, I think, in my main slot. What we need to do now is find another way. They've only got 79 control remaining. And so if we can... Oh my god, that's the longest, most looping, ridiculous route ever. Remind me never to go to this base ever again. It's just like way out here in the boonies. Middle of nowhere, the Martian boonies. Ah, the blinding boonies. Somebody probably should have talked to Stan about putting that sun glare in the game and just being like, you know what would be awesome? Let's blind our players every 5 minutes. That sounds like fun, doesn't it, Stan? Go ahead, let's get on that. I'm going to have you and the entire art team just work on blinding the player every 5 to 10 minutes. Just make it so that they can't look at their monitor, because Who wants to look at a monitor when they play video games? I mean, come on now. Stan, I think we're onto something here. We're going to swing out and we're going to do this guerrilla defense mission. There's a couple missions left before we get the final one. We've made pretty good progress on EOS though, so I'm happy about the speed at which this zone is coming to a close. Got another Jenkins mission right there that we could take. But let's do heavy metal first.
We found your walker and a battalion of troops. You feel like having some fun?
But yeah. Anytime I have a walker, I feel like I have some. Ooh, it's the rocket launcher walker too. It's the catapult. EDF soldiers, 125. That's a lot of soldiers. I'm just gonna blow those up like right now. Oh look, they have battle dump trucks too. They have battle dump trucks, true. Well, I think it's probably unwise of me to step across. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. That's what I was thinking was unwise, was to step on the gas dispenser like that. Oh yeah, they got all kinds of eddies around here. Let's go ahead and we'll take them out since our goal is to individually murder soldiers here. We're not trying to like blow up vehicles or anything. We just need people to die. We're already at 20 kills. Awesome. He said as he adjusted the volume to keep himself from deafening himself at the sound of the ridiculous slaughter taking place on screen. I wish these were transport vehicles and like more people would get out of them, because I don't feel like I'm really getting like efficient kills, to be honest. Hey, how dare you hide behind the wreckage of something I already killed? I don't like that at all. No, surrender is... I mean, I suppose from your perspective you might see surrender as the only option, but there are definitely other options. Try and destroy as many of these random little thingies that are laying around as possible, like these little single control items. It won't let me leave the area. It does look like we have a contingency coming up over here, so let's go ahead and wipe them out real fast, because we need to go for kill effectiveness. If we can get 5 or 6 kills at a time. There we go. How come the red faction doesn't assist me during this? There we go. Little bit more violence off on this side of the road. Anybody that can die, really. If you've got the ability to die, then I am interested in having a rocket-fueled conversation with you. Did I just step on a dude? That crunchy noise was gnarly. Anything with a blue laser is what I'm worried about right now, so let's kill that. Well, I don't feel like it's the vehicle's fault. You don't have to destroy the vehicle. I mean, the vehicle is only as good as its driver, so maybe you could just let the vehicle live and then execute me, right? Are you trying to snipe me right now? I applaud your ambition, but I just don't see it happening. One time in Battlefield Bad Company 2, I sniped a pilot out of a helicopter cockpit. It was like the greatest day of my life. My roommate and I ran around the room just like dancing. It was the coolest shot ever. If I had had fraps on when that happened, if I had had fraps on, somebody would have gifified it. It was GIF-worthy. It is important to note, you can fire, if you individual click with this thing, if you're having problems, individual clicking may not be your best option. If you hold down the button, he actually fires a lot faster, like he unleashes the Hellfire packs. There we go. You should always treat your missiles like collectible cards. Keep them in packs and so forth. I played a lot of collectible card games when I was younger. I preferred Star Wars, actually. I've played Magic the Gathering for a long time, and I had thousands of Magic the Gathering cards until somebody stole them out of my car. Actually, my car got its window kicked in, and they stole my Magic card collection. They stole a bunch of other stuff, too, that I had forgotten that it was in the trunk. It had been in there for so long. Because I kind of stopped playing after a while. You know, you take a break from stuff. But actually, the game that I always preferred was, I really, really enjoyed the Star Wars trading card game, where you would actually fight on individual planets and things like that. I found that to be ridiculously entertaining because I liked how all the engagements... The thing that I liked about the Star Wars trading card game is that it felt like the engagements were taking place in multiple locations and you were like a battle commander overseeing all of it. That's what I liked about it very, very much. And you better bring more reinforcements because this ain't going to do it today. But yeah, I played a lot of trading card games. I played Magic the Gathering probably the longest, but I played Magic the Gathering probably from oh, maybe I started playing probably in 6th or 7th grade, back when they had the big letters. That was back in the day. A friend of mine gave me a couple decks. A friend of mine gave me a couple of decks that were like the old 1992 big lettered versions, and then I started playing after that point. He gave me a, yeah, I remember he gave me a fire deck and he gave me a white deck, and I played around with those for a little. You know, we're already in trouble, so I might as well detonate these now. Yep. We're already making friends. We already have a yellow alert going. Yellow and red are two different colors. They are distinct from one another. Yellow is milder. I'm describing the colors so that I can remember a little bit longer because I don't do well with colors. But yeah, I played Magic the Gathering for a long time, and I enjoyed it. Magic the Gathering was an entertaining card game. I think it got a little bit outlandish. The thing I got tired of dealing with Magic the Gathering is that like they outlaw everything in tournaments, and so you have like these thousands and thousands of cards, but like nothing's ever tournament approved. And then I started playing Star Wars for a while, and that was a hard sell. None of my friends wanted to start over with Star Wars, but I really did. I liked the Star Wars TCG. I thought it was a remarkably elegant, beautiful little game. I had trouble finding people to play it with. And then after that point, how much is this worth? The EOS Memorial Bridge. Do I need the nano rifle, though, to do this? I get the feeling that more than likely my satchel charges are not going to be enough to knock that out, so I might do a guerrilla operation right now. But yeah, I felt like the Star Wars trading card game was really, really, really elegant, and I liked the way that you fought on planets, and then you had space battles like around the planets. I liked the way the game was set up. For whatever reason, the aesthetic to me was very, very pleasing. I would have liked it even if it wasn't a Star Wars game, to be honest, if they had removed the branding from it. Can't argue with that rhetoric. Off we go. Let's jump everybody on up into the vehicle. Come on, everybody, hurry up. Yep, things to do, people to see, grunts to kill. Awesome. Let's ride. I like how she's got her hair in like a stylish bun for battle. It's a battle bun. Her enormous boots are like Gears of War style large too. I miss Gears of War. They need to bring back Gears of War. Gears of War was one of those series that I really, really enjoyed. And it's one that I've never recorded because they didn't release anything other than the first one for the PC, I think. I have all of them for the Xbox, but I'd love to record them at some point. Maybe like a co-op playthrough or something. I don't know. I really, really like Gears of War, though. The storyline foibles aside, I really do enjoy the way that they designed that game. Well, that's what we are. Welcome to the jungle. Did I do that? That's kind of like the reverse Urkel of battle. Alright, let's shoot these guys. I mean, they keep running for cover. How dare they? How dare they realize how exposed they are and then run for cover? Did you just shoot me in the ass? I just got shot from behind. You better admit it. I'm Alec Mason, yo. Couple more down. We do need to keep their numbers sort of dwindling, though, because they're going to reinforce in just a second. And once they do that, the shit is going to hit the fan. And you know, I had to think about that analogy. I was like, so why is it so bad that shit hits a fan? And then I realized that if shit hits a fan, it like gets knocked all over the room and gets all over everybody. And that's no fun. I really do think the assault rifle is probably still one of the best guns in the game. Just in terms of killability. What the hell just happened? Oh, gravity bomb. Yeah. That's such a bullshit weapon. That is such a ridiculously bullshit weapon. I was at full health and it killed me from full health and it's not dodgeable. It's just like, what? Come on now. Come on. Are you serious? Who thought that that was a good idea? There's a shopping area called the Canyon View that's oh my god. If we can't be safe, they can't either. Help us bring the place down. That is some bullshit right there. I don't even... One weapon with one shot takes you from maximum health down to no health. Come on now. And that's not even on like hardcore difficulty or anything. It's just like, here is a weapon that we give the enemy that they spam every single time they get a chance that kills you instantly. How much fun is that? Are you enjoying our game yet? Like, what? Oh my god. At least give it like a warning or something, like a distinguishable noise. So you can be like, oh, a gravity bomb hit the ground. Maybe I should move instead of it instantaneously detonating and killing 50 people at the same time. Oh my god. It's one of those BFG-esque weapons that somebody on the development team just didn't think about. It's go ahead and work on doing the same thing that we already did. That kind of feels like something you shouldn't have to tell your own team. Don't shoot your own people? Yeah. That seems like sort of an obvious here in combat. The Gauss rifle is actually surprisingly inefficient. I wish that it did more damage. If you don't know what a Gauss rifle is, it's just a railgun. That's all that it is. It's a rifle that uses magnetism to accelerate the round instead of gunpowder. There we go. There's a nice little kill streak. I need some more bullets though, so unfortunately I'm going to have to come out here and put my life at risk once again and hope that nobody drops a gravity bomb anytime soon. That's the other part, because that's kind of the I win button of the enemy there. Yep, reloading. That was the worst grenade throw ever, man. That was embarrassing. I'm glad the rest of your platoon didn't see that. I'm so glad that I've been done murdering the rest of your platoon so that they wouldn't have to see how horrible your grenade throws are. Oh my god, I hate how they hover above you. There, he should blow up on his own without my help. Okay, so a couple more down. Luckily, no gravity bombs of winning have been deployed. Gravity bombs of death plus 12 or whatever the hell. Get out of here. Get out of here. Nah, I prefer to watch the destruction. I'm gonna stand right here. I'm gonna be in on this. Mm-hmm. That gravity bomb, what do you even say to that thing? What do you even say to that thing? I'm sure that it's all fun and fine and dandy when I have it, but Jesus. From full health down to no health before the thing is, its duration wasn't even done yet. If that thing blows up under your feet, you might as well just be like, well, reload the save. Reload the save. What can we do right now? We got about 10 minutes left in the episode. I'm sure there's something we can accomplish around here given that limited time frame. There's a time trial over there. Actually, there's a stronghold mission right over here. Let's consider busting some people out of prison. That seems like fun. I mean, I don't really have the ammunition for it. I don't have the guns for it either. So maybe... Hold on. Ugh, it would figure. We're way back in this area too. Let's go to this safe house, then we'll just blow up this bridge, and that's how we'll finish off this episode. Blowing up the bridge and then the culminating chase that results from it, because I'm sure they're going to report in droves the moment we start blowing this stuff up. What happens if we kill Jenkins out of curiosity? Got 750 salvage. Let's upgrade some stuff here. Obviously, we should upgrade our sledgehammer. Yep.
Thank me later.
Thermobaric rocket seems pretty awesome, but it costs a lot, so maybe not right now. Let's upgrade our rocket launcher totally.
See what a little salvage can do for you?
There we go. And so maybe we'll, if we have any more missions that have loads and loads of tanks on them, we'll give that a go. But for right now, I'm willing to bet that the memorial bridges and the ones that are worth a ton of control, they don't tend to be destructible by anything other than the nano rifle. The game is increasingly, as we've gone along, they've started deploying weapons and buildings and things that cannot be destroyed. It seems like they're kind of getting away from their core mantra of having a bunch of stuff that can be... What do I want? We'll just bring the assault rifle, whatever. I like the assault rifle. It's a good gun. It works. And then we'll bring this nasty Nancy right here with us. Nasty Nelly. That's what I would name my dump truck with a rocket launcher on top. It's the Nasty Nelly. Last ride of the Nancy Nelly. Or the Nasty Nelly. Not Nancy Nelly. Nancy Nelly sounds like somebody that just has way too many first names. Like one of those people with a hyphenated first name. You should be like, damn, was it too hard to just name me one thing? Like, for example, I have a hyphenated middle name. And I'm just like, really? Did I have to have like 5 middle names? Was that necessary? My parents are like, I don't know, we couldn't decide. I'm like, yeah. So because of your indecisiveness, my name doesn't fit on a driver's license now. That's fun. That's enjoyable. Let's go over and... Oh, that bridge is way out here. We actually got a little bit of a drive in front of us. Also, we have to turn around unless we do this right here. Awesome. Cool. And let's go ahead. It looks like my frame rate's gonna... Oh, damn it. Don't mind me, I'm just a dump truck with a rocket launcher on top. Totally not up to anything sinister. Because you see those so often in municipalities. My dump truck that comes down my street has a rocket launcher on it. Frankly, I'd hate to see the dump truck that didn't have a rocket launcher on it. Yeah, this thing isn't looking real destructible. Let's go down and we'll try and attack this thing from the struts first. We'll see what it's got going for it. Actually, this might not be that hard to wipe out. I think this might actually be fairly simple if I don't get stuck on a rock first. Great. Martian rocks.
Someone help! The EDF found out we've been using this office complex to smuggle supplies into liberated sectors. You've got to hurry!
Yeah. Having a hard time carrying. We're not going to be able to rocket launch at this. I'm going to have to get up and close and personal with this one. I think these are the key. Because everything else looks like fairly destructible. I don't feel like this weapon is actually like that noisy. But apparently the EDF hears this thing like from miles and miles away. Yeah, that was a pretty minor fail. Come on. And I don't just mean... Oh yeah, I have a jetpack now, huh? Could have thought about that, I suppose. I should probably not hang out underneath the thing I'm trying to destroy, right? Those little support bands right there probably need to go. Those along the side are probably not too helpful either. Are we reinforcing right now? Is that what we're doing? Okay. We're reinforcing. Let's go ahead and wipe out some EDF while we're here. The truth of the matter is we may not actually be able to destroy this thing right now. Let me get up here. I'm gonna start charging this thing up. It's a pretty resilient bridge, all things considered. It does not take damage like I assumed it would. There we go.
Let's go kick down the EDF's front door.
The bridge is just gone. It dematerialized. That's interesting. Oh hell. Don't shoot my dump truck with your tank, please. I do not enjoy being shot by tanks with a dump truck. Figured I'd die in the presence of better smells at the bare minimum. Although they say you smell all kinds of weird stuff when you're like on your way out. Like when it's time to hit that punch clock. I read about that somewhere. It's mildly morbid. I don't think it was in... There was a book that I read by some lady... I don't know. It had a picture of a foot with a toe tag on it. And it was just like a bunch of random factoids about people being dead. Stiff. That was the name of the book. And it's just like factoids about people dying. And it's actually not like tongue-in-cheek about it. Like it's actually real statistical facts about just like weird ways of dying and like the morgue process and just things like that. It's a really entertaining book. I'm pretty sure it was on the New York Times bestsellers list for a long-ass time. We're just gonna run the hell away. Really? Come on now. Come on now, dump truck. Just shoot the sign. It's all you needed to do. They see me and they just like lose their shit. I feel like she was kind of crossways blaming me for the fact that she's being attacked. Oh, I suppose since it's so close to home, we can stop in. Where's the EDF even at? Protect the red faction from what? Oh, hell. From that, I would assume. Yes, let's exchange projectiles. Your projectile is totally better than mine. Auto aim, what are you doing now? Auto aim sincerely makes me want to just like, I don't know, choke something adorable. I'm not sure. I've got to come up with an animal that's like worth choking that people won't get upset about. The very real challenges of being on YouTube and threatening to choke animals. You gotta find one they don't care about. And they're like, yeah, I'm totally gonna choke out this potato bug. And we're like, yeah, nobody cares about that. It's hard being a potato bug. The potato bug lobby has a big job in front of them. A very, very large set of tasks they need to accomplish. Where you at, gents? I know you're still coming. It says they're still full. Oh, there they are. Auto aim, don't fail me now. What are you guys shooting at? Oh, that heli? Okay. I don't really have any bullets left, so I feel like this is going to be less than satisfactory, but... I suppose I could help out a little bit with the defense. Awesome. More scrap for us. We earned our scrap by winning a scrap. Multiple word meanings. Aren't they fun? I think this is where I'm going to break off the episode. My name is Splattercat. Thank you for joining me here as we continue to finish off EOS. I think we're getting pretty close to the end of the game at this point. Although I recall the storyline doing some weird stuff first. Like we have to deal with Martians and things. So maybe the game's a little bit longer. My name is Splattercat. Thank you for joining me here at the Nerd Castle for the next episode of Red Faction Guerrilla, where that guy's two-tone vehicle hopefully gets... Oh. Traffic issues. Traffic issues on EOS, but then again, some asshole left his dump truck in the middle of the road. I'll see you on the next episode. Take care, everybody, and hi-do.